Hey everyone, it's now time to talk about clutches and the driveline for the four-wheel drive build. I have one of two ideas. A third idea is in my mind, but I don't think it will work. And a fourth idea, if it just what I would need is available, which I don't think it is. The first idea I have is to run a separate clutch off the main clutch that will run the front transmission. It's an idea I've been thinking about doing. I have all the parts to do it. It's just basically putting it together and making it work, if you can make all the linkages work correctly. The second idea I have, which someone else who has done this type of build has actually done this, run a belt from the back transmission all the way up to the front transmission, basically 1-to-1. So the same speed that's going into the back transmission will be continued up to the front transmission. That idea would work. So it's a proven idea, it will work. I had a suggestion, someone said an electric PTO clutch, and only problem I have with that is when it goes to engage, the engagement would be a really hard engagement. It doesn't have a soft engagement like you do with a foot clutch. The fourth idea, I wish it was available, is a cable operated foot clutch that would fit on a 1-inch crankshaft on one of these engines, the engines that we use in these projects. That would be ideal. That would actually be more ideal for the racer. So you'd have actually a foot clutch, basically engage it, shift it, and go. Basically eliminate your figure 8 clutch, really. Your double clutch, figure 8 clutch, whatever you want to call that. Kind of looks like a figure 8, kind of looks like it's a double clutch, basically. But anyways, the idea I'm thinking about going with is the double pulley on the back. I'm thinking about doing 4-inch, 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 or I could even do a 5-inch on the engine to a 4-inch on the double 4-inch on the back transmission to a 4-inch on the front transmission. I'm thinking about doing that. Go a bit bigger on the engine, get a little bit more speed. Right now, the truck I'm currently driving has a 5.5-inch on it. It's a bit fast, going to I believe a 3.5 in the back, which makes it a little bit too fast in some of the higher gears. So I want to cool that down a bit. I don't want to go the same as the truck. So I'm thinking about going a 4 or 5-inch on the engine, a double 4-inch on the back, and a single 4-inch on the front. And yes, the back transmission will be raised. So in this aspect, it'll be raised, and when it's facing upright, when it's on its wheels, it'll be the frame itself will be raised to match the front. So it will have a lift on it, and that back transmission will be pushed back because I am lengthening the chassis going towards the back. So that's the ideas I'm looking at right now. Do a double belt going from the front to the back, or run a double clutch. So I'll talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please try and comment.